India's B20 presidency under G20 India presidency worked under the theme of your vision, Vaisudeva Kudumbakam, one earth, one family, one future. We started our journey in January 2023 with our first conference in Gandhinagar, and during these last 7 months, we have engaged with more than 1,500 global business executives and experts across 55 countries, over more than 100 events in India and abroad. During this period, we worked on 9 important themes, which included empowerment of women, youth, and MSMEs, financing for the global economic recovery, transition towards an artificial intelligence world, building a global resilient supply chain, private sector financing for climate change, integration of Africa and Global South in particular with the global economy, and embedding ESG into every business. And on top of all that, building a future with skilling and mobility for a future technological world. In all, we have made 54 policy recommendations, which has been built on a consensus process with all these 1,500 plus people participating, and these require 172 specific recommendations which we are placing in front of the G20. Honorable Prime Minister, apart from making these policy recommendations, the B20 engagement process clearly indicated to us that we need to see the implementation of these policy recommendations. For that, we have 4 specific ideas which we have come up with. One is a global B20 institute based out of India. Second is a set of initiatives for decarbonization. Third, a creation of a private sector fund for SDG goals, especially focused on developing economies. And finally, a global compendium of technological case studies which can be replicated by all other nations. This is the summary of what we have been able to do, and the last 2.5 days have been one of the most insightful and energizing 2 days for all of us. And with those words, I want to express our deepest gratitude for your acceptance to be with us today, and we are all extremely waiting to listen to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chandrasekharan. We now play for you a short film on the B20 India Summit.
B20 Summit, India. With the fastest growth rate among G20 countries, a GDP of US $3.5 trillion and a population of 1.4 billion people, India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, has shaped a transformational journey of inclusive development. India's positive macroeconomic fundamentals drive its external engagement to new heights. Proactive policies support the growth of entrepreneurship and businesses as the investment environment is holistically transformed. Under India's presidency, G20 India is bringing out new ideas and actions on multiple dimensions of global development. The Business 20, B20 Engagement Group plays a key role in providing policy recommendations to stimulate growth and opportunity. The theme for B20 India 2023 is RAISE, responsible, accelerated, innovative, sustainable, and equitable businesses. B20 India advocates transparent and ethical business practices that create social and environmental value, harnessing innovation, technology, and entrepreneurship while ensuring equitable benefits.
ये दशक और आने वाले 25 साल भारत को लेकर अभूतपूर्व विश्वास के हैं। सबके प्रयास से ही भारत अपने लक्ष्यों को तेजी से प्राप्त करेगा। मैं आप सभी का आह्वान करूंगा कि भारत की विकास यात्रा से ज्यादा जुड़ें, और जब भारत की विकास यात्रा से जुड़ते हैं आप, तब भारत आपको विकास की गारंटी देता है। आज भारत की समृद्धि में दुनिया की समृद्धि है। भारत के ग्रोथ में दुनिया की ग्रोथ है।
B20 India operated through 7 task forces, 2 action councils on ESG in business and African economic integration. The policy recommendations focus on empowering MSMEs, building digital infrastructure, skilling workers, mobilizing sustainable finance, improving access to digital payments and credit, promoting startups and women entrepreneurship, and driving low-carbon solutions. B20 India engages closely with the G20 process to provide practical, evidence-based recommendations on critical economic issues. With rapidly expanding markets, accelerated policy reforms, and a young and dynamic human talent base, India is on track to becoming the world's 3rd largest economy, unleashing the power of its people, boosting technology and innovation through targeted steps, driving sustainability and climate mitigation, and reaching out globally. India today is the road that leads to the future.
It is with immense pride and pleasure that I now invite the Honourable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, to please share his thoughts with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished delegates, Namaskar. Welcome to India. Friends, आप सभी बिजनेस लीडर्स एक ऐसे समय में भारत आए हैं जब हमारे पूरे देश में सेलिब्रेशन का माहौल है। भारत में हर साल आने वाला लंबा फेस्टिवल सीजन एक तरह से प्रीपोन हो गया है। ये फेस्टिव सीजन ऐसा होता है जब हमारी सोसाइटी भी सेलिब्रेट करती है और हमारा बिजनेस भी सेलिब्रेट करता है। और इस बार ये 23 अगस्त से ही शुरू हो गया है। और ये सेलिब्रेशन है चंद्रमा पर चंद्रयान के पहुंचने का। भारत के लूनर मिशन की सफलता में हमारी स्पेस एजेंसी इसरो की बहुत बड़ी भूमिका है, लेकिन साथ ही इसमें भारत की इंडस्ट्री ने भी बहुत बड़ा सहयोग किया है। चंद्रयान में यूज किए गए अनेक कंपोनेंट्स हमारी इंडस्ट्री ने, हमारी प्राइवेट कंपनियों ने, हमारे एमएसएमईज ने उसको आवश्यकता के अनुसार तैयार कर समय सीमा पर उपलब्ध कराए हैं। यानी ये साइंस और इंडस्ट्री दोनों की सफलता है। और इम्पोर्टेंट ये भी है, इस बार भारत के साथ साथ पूरी दुनिया इसे सेलिब्रेट कर रही है। ये सेलिब्रेशन एक रिस्पॉन्सिबल स्पेस प्रोग्राम चलाने का है। ये सेलिब्रेशन देश के विकास को एक्सेलरेट करने का है।